Hey, good morning. Welcome to the JeepSolid Garage. My name is Dale. I'm glad you're here. So today we're going to be looking at the fuel injectors on my Project 92YJ. I've previously removed the injectors. Now we're going to check them to make sure they're not clogged. But we're also going to talk about single hole injectors versus multi-hole. They make a 4-hole injector as well, the differences between those. But I want to show you guys how to check the injectors to make sure they're not clogged. I got a real simple test, so let's get to it. All right, as you can see, I've already made some good progress here, got the fuel rail removed. But before I get started, I want to give a special thank you to my new patrons this month, Jeffrey and Wes. I really appreciate your support. If you're interested in helping support the JeepSolid Garage, my Patreon page is linked in the description below. So we're going to continue on. I've removed the fuel rail here. I did a previous video on this. It'll be linked down below as well. So we have the fuel rail here with the fuel lines still hooked up to it. And now this is an MPI system. MPI, like what? MPI, multi-port injection. What does that mean? It means that your fuel injectors are hooked up and injecting on multiple ports, right? 6-cylinder engine, 6 fuel injectors into 6 ports. So multi-port injection is actually a really good system. The way the multi-port injection system works is it injects it actually into the intake manifold. So before it goes into the valve, it's not a direct injection, which would inject directly into the cylinder where the piston is at. So the fuel injectors are spraying in a little bit of fuel and bathing those valves, those intake valves, with a little bit of fuel, which actually has a cleaning property to them. So it keeps your intake valves very clean. So it's a really good system for that. Now, as I've mentioned earlier, these fuel injectors are single hole, which is okay. I mean, it's OEM, but they make a 4-hole injector, which you get better atomization of your fuel. And now I'm operating off the assumption that it's not the liquid gasoline that burns itself, it's the gas vapor, that's what burns. So a 4-hole injector is going to vaporize the gas better. Some people say that they use 4-hole injectors and see no difference. Other people are saying like, yeah, it improved my fuel economy and it was great. I'd love to hear from you guys. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your experiences of swapping out fuel injectors, 4-hole versus single hole. I'd love to hear from you. Now, fuel that is vaporized is going to combust better. It's going to burn quicker and cleaner, more complete. So you want to really get that fuel vaporized. I'm also going to link in the description below a 4-hole fuel injector as well for an upgrade if that's something that you're interested in. But for right now, I've got a real easy way to check these. Let me show you guys how to do that. Now, the way the fuel injection works, you have your fuel lines here, and this is your fuel rail. This is a pressurized system, so there's fuel trying to push its way out here. This is where the fuel injector is turned on and off, and it happens really quick. Just bam, 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 bam between the 6 of them. Where does it go? It goes 1, 5, 3, 6, 4, 1, 5, 3, 6, 4, just really quick. So just real quick little electrical impulses being sent to the fuel injectors. Now we can replicate that just with a little 9-volt battery. If I put little alligator clips on these two guys here, and then hook it up to my 9-volt battery, you can actually hear the injector if I just tap this. Let me bring the camera closer so you can hear. So you can hear the fuel injector activating when I give it a little electricity here with a 9-volt battery. And what it's doing, there's a little electromagnet in there, so there's a little plunger at the end of the fuel injector there, that the pressurization of the fuel rail, the fuel in here is pushing that plunger closed. When you give electricity to the fuel injector, there's a little electromagnet in there which pulls that plunger back, so it just pulls it back real quick. So we're going to replicate that just to check these fuel injectors real quick. Okay, and here's my liability disclaimer. Here you're working with atomized or vaporized fuel and electricity, right? High risk of explosion, burning. Don't try this at home. I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing here, but I don't recommend doing this. There's my disclaimer. Don't do this. So with the way this system is set up, there is a real risk of getting a spark right here. So that's why I put those 2 connectors on there, and I'm just touching it at the battery back here, but I'm going to have this away from the fuel quite a ways. So I'm going to try to minimize my risk, but hey, if I catch something on fire, that'll be good video, right? So all I'm going to do is turn the key on to activate the fuel pump to pressurize the system. And then once this is pressurized, then I'm going to just tap real quick the battery here, and we should get a little bit of fuel squirting out of our injector. So actually I'm going to move this over to injector 1. We'll start there. Now here I'm not starting the Jeep, I'm just turning it on, activating the fuel pump. We'll do that a couple times. All right, that should get pressure in the system there. All right, let's hook our battery up, and we're going to just tap on it real quick to simulate the electrical impulse going to the fuel injector, and we'll monitor the spray coming out. We should see a nice atomization, a nice vaporization of fuel there, so let's check it out. Boy, that was not great. It looked like to me that this was just a straight stream, not really a vaporization or atomization of the fuel. So let me try to get a different angle so you can see that a little better. Yeah, boy, definitely not what I'm looking for. So let's check these other injectors real quick, see if we get the same response. Yeah, that one's a little better. Not great, but a little better. Yeah, definitely not a consistent spray pattern among all those injectors. Come say hi to your fans. So yeah, definitely not the best atomization of that fuel with this single hole injector on these. So I think I'll definitely be upgrading this to that 4-hole injector. That'll certainly give me better fuel economy, better horsepower, more complete combustion. You can just kind of see all the benefits of having better burning fuel. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out my next video right up here, and have a good day. Tootsie, say hi to your fans.